Solve equations in quadratic form. Here we actually have an exponential equation. Well, it doesn't really look like a quadratic equation, but can it be written in quadratic form? Let's explore. So what I will do is, I'll try to explore on the right side of my page. And we'll do a little substitution and see if it works. So we say let 5 to the power of x equals to t. Okay, 5 to the power of x is t. What is 5 to the power of 2x? 5 to the power of 2x can be written as 5 to the power of x whole square. Is it okay? You multiply 2 with this. So it could be written as 5 to the power of x is t as t squared. Does it make sense? Yes, it does. Now we did this little substitution, and now let's transform our equation. So 5 to the power of 2x is t squared. So we'll write this as t squared minus 6 times 5 to the power of x is t plus 5 equals to 0. Well, that is a quadratic equation. It has 3 terms, t squared minus 6t plus 5. Wow! And now equal to 0 is simpler to solve. Why? We can just factor this, find 2 factors and solve it. So let's try to explore how to find the factors now. So let p and q be the 2 magic numbers which will give us product of 5 and sum of minus 6. So the 2 numbers could be 5 times 1, both negative. Both negative numbers, if you multiply, you get positive 5, but if you add, you get minus 6. So we will do this. And so we get this as t minus 5 times t minus 1 equals to 0. That leads to 2 solutions. One is t equals to 5, the other one is t equals to 1. So these are the 2 different solutions. But what we really need is the value of x. So how to find the value of x? Well, let's get back. Do reverse substitution. We had 5 to the power of x as t. Now we know t. So we say, well, t is 5. That means 5 to the power of x is 5. Okay, so let's do that. So if we say now 5 to the power of x is 5. Well, that is possible if we assume 1 to be the power, right? That means x equals to 1. Now here we say 5 to the power of x is 1. But how can I get 1 as a power? Well, you remember, anything to the power of 0 is what? Anything to the power of 0 is just 1. Therefore, comparing the exponents, we can write x equals to 0. So these are our 2 solutions. X equals to 1 and x equals to 0. But do they really work out? So what we should do is, we should check. So let's check it on this side. So how do you check it? To check, very simple. Just plug in the value and check it out. So if I write x as 1, what do I get here? I get 5 square minus 6 times 5 to the power of 1, right? So it's just 1 plus 5. 5 squared is 25 and 6 times 5 is 30 plus 5. So 25 plus 25 is 30 and 30 minus 30 is 0. It works. We got 30. How about 0? So 5 to the power of 0 minus 6 times 5 to the power of 0 plus 5. 5 to the power of 0 is 1. Anything to the power of 0 is 1 for that matter. 5 to the power of 0 is 1. So 1 times minus 6 is minus 6 plus 5. So we get 0. So it works. So both work out. Therefore, we have the right answer with us, and our solution is x equals to 1 and 0.